Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so we're gonna do a day in the life as a gym owner. That was like the number one voted video idea. Then when I put it up on my poll on Instagram, so that's what we're gonna do. It's beautiful right now. It's about 7 a.m. I'm actually gonna go on a walk before I go to the gym. So you guys are gonna tag along with me on that. You'll see exactly where I go for my morning walks, which is kind of weird, but it works. And yeah, we'll basically just go through it. There's honestly today to Friday, so it's really not that much work to be done, but you guys will kind of see exactly what I do. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna run you guys through my little concoction I do every morning here. So 1 scoop of essential amino acids. So that's gonna go straight in here. Then we do some electrolytes right there. Bam. So we just do like a little mini scoop. And we do a little bit of creatine as well. Sorry if the camera looks weird, guys. I'm just getting used to doing this, and it's hard to aim and do this at the same time. So this one's going to be a tough one. Scoop this out. And in it goes. But I do this every morning. If I'm training, I might add like this just to get a bigger pump, but that's about it. I make sure I always have this though in the morning. Creatine, amino acids, electrolytes, and glutamine. Digestion on point, and I get hydrated. Blue drink. Okay, we got the meals in, bar, blue drinky drink. I'm gonna take some water. I usually drink about one of these every morning. Every morning as soon as I wake up. So it's about a liter. Drink about a liter of water. So I get naturally dehydrated overnight, just like many of you probably do. So this is a hack in the morning. If you feel very tired, lethargic, parched, thirsty, you are most likely dehydrated too. You do not have to start with something like this. Maybe do about half, but you will feel way better and probably wake up a lot better. Alrighty, so our first stop is going to be going to Woodfield Mall. I'm going to take you guys there. It's actually about almost 7:30, and we're going to do our steps first before we actually head to the gym and do some work. My client canceled on me this morning for training, so I am actually going to use this time to get my steps in. I am in a dieting phase right now, so I'm trying to just lose body fat, and yeah, maybe this year I might compete in a show later on. Not sure yet, but we'll see, depending on how things are looking like, and we'll kind of go from there. But tag along, guys. It's time to drive. Okay, guys, we are here at Woodfield Mall. This is probably one of the biggest malls where I live. So I'm going to take my steps now, and you guys will tag along. You guys can kind of see how empty this mall is in the morning because no one really comes here besides me and some other old people. So, yeah, let's go. And everything's closed right now. As you can see, this is why this is a hack, because it gets really cold here. Illinois gets like in the winter less than 20 degrees some days. So if you can't walk outside, you can't get your steps in, you can come here before everyone's here. They usually open, I think, at like 9:30 or 10 or something, and get your walking. They have it so amazingly open for anybody to come by. But we're gonna have to get some steps in and see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Sometimes they don't play any music, and it kind of sounds like very eerie because it's just me, no one else. Kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time. So during this time, I usually am not like super talkative. I'm usually listening to a podcast. I'm really not focusing on like even speaking really at all until I head to the gym. So, but I'm naturally like that anyways. Like I'm pretty introverted. So I like to keep to myself most of the time, unless somebody comes up to me and asks me like, hey, like, what's your opinion on this? I really like spreading my knowledge. That's one thing I really like to do. So like if someone comes up to me and asks me any questions related to nutrition, training, bodybuilding related, anything that I can actually help them on, I really like to educate. So that's one thing I know that for me, I really like to do. That is one conversation I will never give up. However, if it's just like to shoot the shit or talk about, I don't know, random things, honestly, that bores the shit out of me. So like I try not to entertain those conversations, but that's just me. And that's how I've learned to kind of communicate, I guess. But like I said, naturally not very extroverted. So it's not like I'm going to be coming up to anybody and starting conversation. I kind of have to now to a degree since I'm a gym owner. So I make sure I'm nice, at least to everyone. But there's just I'm just naturally just more quiet. So that's what I'm gonna be doing though for the rest of this time. Catch you guys in a bit. Got some coffee, and now we're gonna head to the gym. Did a total about like 8,000 steps today, so feeling good. All right, so we're back. I did a pretty decent walk. We're gonna head over to the gym now, the cage, and we will resume the workday basically. So during my walk, I really just kind of listen to a podcast, and then kind of keep to myself. Maybe I might think of a couple things that I might want to do for the rest of the day, things that I want to get done, content ideas, things like that, really. Sometimes go over client work that I have to do. And yeah, but let's go to the gym now and I'll see you in a bit. Had to stop to get gas real quick. So we're at the gas station right now. I'm actually munching on my first meal right here. Almost halfway done with it. With this coffee. This is a protein oat cake, by the way. I know it probably looks like just like a regular chocolate cake, but that shit actually has 70 grams protein. Solid. We're probably about like 5 minutes away, 5-10 minutes away from the gym, so we'll probably be there in a bit. Probably just gonna pick up a couple snacks in this gas station real quick after I fill up this gas. So, and we have arrived at the gym. Alrighty, so you want to be a gym owner, right? Well, first thing that I feel like you probably need to do is one, find a gym that you probably already maybe know of. Could be like a local gym. Maybe you know the owner. That would be great actually. And maybe see if he wants to sell his gym. There are a lot of gyms, especially probably in your area, that maybe it might not be doing too hot. And sometimes a lot of gym owners get into this for the wrong reason. You definitely have to be passionate about this business because there are slow times. There are very slow periods. And sometimes the only thing that kind of keeps you sane is the fact that you have somewhere to train at. And like if you don't like working out in general, or just the gym was never really a passion of you or something that gave you like a really strong why, then probably don't get into this. Find something else. But it's hard work. It's a lot of heavy ass lifting. There's so much equipment you're gonna have to move in, even if you take over an existing gym just to make it look like something that you want to train at. And you're definitely going to need a lot of people. I don't think I could have done this without my partner Omar starting this gym together. Definitely get in it for the right reasons, but preferably find a gym that is already potentially going out of business, or maybe you have connections with, and then just ask the gym owner if he would potentially sell his business, and then go from there. That's how we acquired this gym. This used to be another gym called Iron Fanatics. We basically negotiated a deal with the owner that didn't want it anymore, and then boom, now we're here. Second part is get your finances straight and get your sales straight. You're gonna have to know the numbers of what you need in order to basically get all your expenses down. If you're paying $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month in rent for your space, depending on how big it is, right, you might pay more. Understand that that's something that you're gonna need to calculate and budget for, and you're gonna need memberships in order to override those expenses, right? If you're ready to hire employees, that's a whole nother process of things, right? This is why a team is so helpful. You can't do this all yourself. You're definitely going to have to do a lot more things in order for you to actually keep improving the space and everything.
I'd say the biggest thing is you want to make sure that, one, get your finances straight, make sure that you're doing everything that you possibly can to see exactly what you need in order to offset those different balances you might need to like cover every month. But also make sure that you also are good at sales, because if you can't get people to come into your gym or market this effectively, either through social media or through word of mouth or just door to door or whatever it is, like you have to be willing to take that extra step as a new business owner to get your business out there that no one else is going to do for you. But it's not like owning like a franchise because they already give you some type of plan in set. You're kind of just, it's up to you really. If you don't have that extra tenacity or the ability to get out there and just talk to random people about it, it's going to be fucking hard to get people to actually pay you. That's going to be another thing. You need a good CRM system. So you need a system that we use called Gym Insight. Gym Insight helps us track all our memberships. That's how people sign up. That's how we keep everyone's card info, all that stuff. That's how we get reoccurring memberships to actually come to the gym. And that's how we also reach out to people. So that's also something you need as a gym. You need something like that to keep all your customers. You're not going to have all your customers on a spreadsheet and have them pay cash. It's just not a sustainable business model. On top of that, when you start paying people to do your front desk work or trainers, you're also going to need to learn how to train them and understand that they need different things that they need to go off of. They will emulate you. The more work you're able to do and the more you're able to kind of lead in that sense, the more they will take after you. Don't ever expect your employees to be a you. You are the CEO. If you're the owner, they're not going to be you. They might be 50% of what you do, and that's probably all they will aspire to be. If you're a very good top performer, you're closing deals, you're like making sure that people are seeing that you're getting more trainers or getting more clients or getting more members or you're expanding. Employees get motivated by that. Team members will get motivated by that. So it's a lot of leading. It's a lot of showing people that, yes, this can be done. Look, I am doing it. You can too. Boom. That immediately gives them confidence to then pitch whatever it is that they want to do and make it a sustainable thing for them as well. I think those are a couple of things to touch base on. If you're thinking about owning a gym, those are all the different things that I would look at, apart from location as well. That's another very important part. If you guys have any questions on that, or if you guys want me to cover more, I can go into depth. I can literally make a video about every single one of those topics. This is just very surface level stuff, just kind of covering a couple tips if any of you guys want to be a gym owner or what you might have to do, but let me know.
All right, guys, got some work done. I have a client that I have to see in a little bit. And I also have a trainer that is going to shadow the session as well. He's a new trainer we just hired. So the good thing about owning a gym is I can hop on one of these machines anytime I want to get a little sweat going, wake myself up, and I can work out anytime. So benefits of having a gym. But it's going to be the next thing. I'm probably going to set up the camera somewhere and take you guys how I train a trainer and also how I train client. All right, so I just finished training one of my clients and also finished training a trainer. So he's going to be a new guy that's going to be working with us, and still here at the gym. Honestly, today's a very chill day, guys. Really not much to be done. The biggest thing we're working on right now is we're coming out with a merch, or an apparel brand called Uncaged for the gym. So those are the couple things we're working on. Also, we just got a new marketing person, to run Facebook ads. So we're trying to get that dialed in so that we can start getting more training leads for next week. And, the other thing we're also working on is just more promotions to get more members in here, get more people to sign up for memberships. And other than that, it's pretty chill day, guys. All right, guys. So end of the day, I have basically stayed, it's about like 7:30. Just kind of left the gym. I'm actually going to go get some food, and that is the end of my day. So today we got a couple things done in terms of just making sure to follow up with, some of the people that were at the gym, trained a couple people, also trained some trainers, and kind of explained to you guys a little bit about what it takes to be a gym owner. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'm going to try to make more of these, but I also want your guys' help in terms of what things you guys want answered, because then I'll be able to kind of lay out a video tackling every single individual thing. If your goal is to have a gym, If your goal is to be a trainer, if your goal is to just lose weight, build muscle, whatever it is, I got you. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, comment, everything. And that'll help me out a ton. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one.